So everything's gonna be given to us, we just have to remember how to put it in the calculator.
This ain't gonna be given to you.
Well, no.
Yeah, but we're gonna do a word problem. We're starting off easy.
Oh.
I build you up to tear you down.
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah, so because it's an equal to, that's what's telling us that we're doing the PDF. And the PDF, remember they're in alphabetical order. We do the N, the P, the X, and we just type it into our calculator, and the way that we got to it is we hit second bars, and we went down to either A or B, or we went down to 0 and A. We good with that one? All right, tell me what to do for this one. What am I looking at?
X.
The X. This is an X equals. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do a binomial PDF, and it's going to be N, P, and X. So it's going to be 50, 0.02, 3. And there should be your answer. Easy breezy so far? Is that what you got, James? All right, we're ready to get a little bit harder. All right, we look at our X. Do you see that we're going to be using this rule? Yay? All right, the first part of the rule says, take your X value and subtract 1. So that is going to become a 4. So this rule says I'm going to take my X value and subtract 1. Then the second part of the rule says I'm going to do a binomial CDF of my N, P, and X. So it's going to be 10.65 and 4. So that's the two-parter. If you get either one of these middle ones, you have to subtract 1 from the X before you do it. So I'm going to do second bars. Second bars. Going to go to binomial CDF this time. And I'm going to do 10, 0.65, 4, because I had to subtract the 1. There's my answer. As long as you know those rules, easy breezy. Let's try another one on your own.
I'm sorry, I know that we're on this other one, but I didn't get that for the first one.
Okay, hold on, let me draw my line. 10.65 and 4. Did you do normal CDF?
Yeah, but I thought I needed to put a 4 in front of it because it was X minus 1.
Now, X minus 1 just means that you are taking 1 away from the X.
Okay, so I don't really need to do that.
Right, the 1 minus is those first two. Like right here. Okay, the one that we just did, you take 1 off the X, and then the other half is just to do the bio.
I got it, cause you see what I was saying?
I do see what you were
Okay.
saying.
Yeah, and now I do have it, okay. I was doing that other weird. I got it,
Now, for this one, it's a greater than,
yeah.
which is this,
Yeah.
which is this rule.
Which is kinda like what I was just
What you
saying
just
it
did.
was. Okay.
You're gonna do 1 minus the binomial CDF. So in your calculator, you're gonna type in 1 minus
Yeah,
the binomial CDF, and you're gonna use these numbers exactly, because it didn't tell you to take 1 away from the X.
yeah.
Which one backwards? James? I'm not high-fiving you.
No.
Are you with me? All right. All right, for this one, it is a greater than, so we're going to do 1 minus the binomial CDF of 7.5 and 3. Because it didn't tell me to take x minus 1, it told me to take 1 minus the answer. So when I type this one into the calculator, it is going to be 1 minus, second bars, I'm going to do binomial CDF. Oops. Binomial CDF of 7, comma, 0.5, comma, 3. There's my answer, 0.5. All right. Try this one. Yes. 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 Okay. This will be your N, your P, and your X. So instead of me doing it as comma, 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 you're gonna do it as plug in, plug in, plug in. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You with me? Okay, so your N goes there. Enter. Your P goes there. Enter. Your, which one are you doing, greater than or equal? They're gonna give you enter, and then enter, and then enter. Yeah, so yours is letting you plug in, and then when you hit enter, let me pull up and show you. You enter, and so it's sucking it over for you. So there you are. Yep. Yep. All right. So for this one, it was a greater than or equal to, which means we have to take 1 off the x value, and then we're going to do 1 minus the binomial, whatever, CDF of n, p, and x. So when I come over here, it is going to be 1 minus the binomial CDF of 20, comma, 0.7, comma, 11, and there's my answer. Now, just to show you, and I'm not sure how your calculator will be. Let me see if I can change it to the other mode and get it to second bars. No. Binomial CDF. No. Some calculators, and I'm not sure what they have over there, but some calculators, when you go to do binomial CDF, it's going to come up and say, what are your number of trials? Let's see if I can write it somewhere bigger. It's going to come up and say, how many trials do you have? What was the next one, Monica? Trials.
Trials, P,
And-
X value.
And X value. And then it's going to say, what was your last thing that it says?
Paste.
Paste. So, when she did second binomial CDF, it came up and looked like this. So she had to put her trials in there, which is the 20, and then she had to come down here and put her 0.7, and then come down here and put her 11, and then when she hit paste, it sucked it in here. So instead of her doing 20, comma, 0.7, comma, 11, she did 20 enter, 0.7 enter, 11 enter, and when she hit paste, it made it look like that. So it's just according to which type of calculator you have. All right. This is what you will see on your test. You won't have any cute little chart. You're gonna have, I'm already seeing pouty faces. You're not gonna have that cute little chart, so you're gonna have to know. And you've got 2 of these problems on your test. They're easy problems, but if you don't know that chart, you're screwed. It is not on your formula sheet. What I would suggest is that you just start practicing writing them. So you've got the greater than and equal, no, hold on. You've got the greater than, You've got the greater than, equal to, the less than, equal to, and just the equal to. So, I mean, that's really all you need, but I'm just gonna write it all in. Number, 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 number. Then we've got all of these are gonna be your CDF, and this is the only one that's your PDF. So, this is a plain out normal bio PDF, plain and simple. And this one is a bio CDF. Then we have a 1 minus bio CDF. And then we have a -1 and a 1 minus bio CDF. And then we have a -1 and a plain bio. I'm missing something. There. Have I done it all? Yep, I've done it all. There and there. So however you want to remember it, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, there's your PDF, the rest are CDFs, the bottom two are plain. You've got your 1 minus, these two right here have the X minus ones. These two are your planes, those two have your 1 minus at the end. So, I am doing this one right here. So it is a plain bio CDF. 12.35 and 4. There's my answer. But you've got to know the chart. All right, let's take our 10-minute break, and we're going to get a little bit harder, but not much. 3 more pages.